Have you ever felt a sudden pull in your heart, like someone you love was thinking of you at the exact same moment? Listen closely, because this message is not random. Something powerful happened today, and it involves your soulmate. According to Archangel Michael, there has been a deep emotional shift taking place in their heart. This was not simple sadness. It was a flood of emotions rising all at once. Longing, regret, love, and a quiet realization they could no longer ignore. Today, your soulmate was in tears, not because the world hurt them, but because you crossed their spirit again. Your energy reached them after a long silence, and it broke through the walls they worked so hard to build. They tried to stay strong. They told themselves they were fine. But the soul cannot lie forever. Their heart ached for your presence, your voice, your warmth. Something small triggered it. A familiar song, a memory, a passing moment of stillness where your energy found them. In that instant, everything they avoided came rushing back. All the words never spoken, all the chances missed. Archangel Michael says this was divinely orchestrated. Nothing about this moment was accidental. Those tears were not weakness, they were awakening. Your soulmate is beginning to understand that no matter how far they run or how busy they stay, your soul is still the place where they find peace. This realization is opening a door within them, a door that leads back to truth, healing, and spiritual alignment. Before we go any further, if you are new to Divine Angelic Guidance, welcome to a family that knows we never walk alone. We are guided, protected, and spoken to by divine love. I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications, because these messages are for those who are ready to hear. And right now, activate your faith. Declare your readiness. Type in the comments 4 simple words. I am ready to receive. When you speak it, you align with what heaven has already prepared for you. They remember your laughter, the way your eyes softened when you felt safe, the small, ordinary moments where they could finally breathe and be themselves without fear of being judged. Today, in a quiet space, their heart whispered your name, and their soul reached out and wept, not only from sadness but from a truth that has grown too heavy to carry in silence. They still love you. They have tried to convince themselves they have moved on, but Archangel Michael affirms that they have not, because the bond between you was written before this lifetime, sealed long before your paths crossed in the physical world. In stillness, they found themselves staring at your photo, or perhaps simply holding your face in their imagination, and tears fell without permission. Their spirit guides stood close, offering comfort, reminding them that feeling is not weakness and that love is not a mistake, yet fear remains. They fear it is too late, that your heart may have closed, that you may no longer feel what they feel. Now they are questioning everything. Why did they walk away when their heart begged them to stay? Why did they silence the inner voice that warned them what they were about to lose? Memories return uninvited, and with them the ache of knowing something sacred slipped through their hands. This breaking point was necessary. Archangel Michael reveals that tears are often the soul's cleansing water, washing away old fear so truth can rise. Just as King David poured out his sorrow in the Psalms and found strength through surrender, your soulmate's tears are opening a blocked heart that could not heal any other way. They are seeing you everywhere now. Repeating numbers catch their eye. Your name appears unexpectedly. Dreams come where you smile, yet walk away, leaving them shaken when they wake. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals urging them to face what they have avoided. Pause for a moment. Breathe. If you have felt emotional without a clear reason, if your eyes filled with tears today for no obvious cause, it is because your souls remain connected. When they cried, you felt the echo. You may have sensed heaviness, restlessness, or sudden nostalgia. That was your energy responding to theirs, a sacred exchange beyond logic. Archangel Michael says this is the moment healing begins for your soulmate. The tears shed today unlocked emotions long trapped behind pride and fear. They are remembering who they truly are and where their heart belongs. They want to reach out, to speak, to explain, yet something holds them back. Pride whispers doubt, fear warns of rejection, uncertainty clouds courage. Still, beneath it all, they hope you care. They pray quietly that the universe grants one more chance to make things right. Like Peter, who denied Christ out of fear yet was restored through truth and love, your soulmate is being guided to step into honesty. Archangel Michael is whispering gently but firmly, reminding them that love cannot be outrun and destiny cannot be hidden from. Now, you are being asked to remain calm and anchored in your light. Do not chase. Do not force. Simply send love through your thoughts and intentions, because your peace heals them more deeply than words ever could. This connection is moving into a new phase. After pain comes clarity. After confusion comes confession. The tears they cried today mark the beginning of that confession. They are realizing that the future they long for includes you. They may not have spoken it yet. Fear may still slow their steps, but soon they will not be able to contain what their heart already knows. With every heartbeat, their love is growing stronger, guiding them back toward truth. Have you felt your person's energy today? Sensed their emotions moving quietly through your own heart without explanation? Sometimes silence speaks louder than words, and the universe listens the moment you acknowledge what you feel. Archangel Michael reveals that this love is sacred, tested by time, distance, and pain, yet never broken, only refined. Their tears were not wasted. Those tears became seeds, seeds of courage, renewal, and truth beginning to take root. In their mind, they are already speaking to you, rehearsing words they have not yet found the strength to say, apologizing for moments they withdrew, for times they made you feel unseen or unloved. They wish they could return to the past, hold you longer, choose differently. Their emotions are exposed now, raw and undeniable, stripped of ego and distraction. The universe has ensured there is no place left to hide. Every song carries your memory. Every dream brings your presence closer. Every quiet sign reminds them that you are not simply someone they once loved, but the one their soul recognized before this lifetime began. Archangel Michael says your souls are bound by divine purpose, and the silence, the distance, even the heartbreak were necessary steps in their awakening. Now the heart must open. Their tears have already spoken the truth their lips could not. Pause here. Breathe. You may not see the shift yet, but change is already in motion. They will find a way to reach you, guided by forces working gently behind the scenes to realign what was always meant to meet again. For now, let your heart rest. Their silence is not rejection, it is transformation. Scripture reminds us of Joseph, who was separated from those he loved, betrayed and forgotten. Yet every painful delay was part of divine positioning, and when the time was right, reconciliation unfolded with greater purpose than before. In the same way, this separation has been shaping both of you. Archangel Michael affirms that when two souls are destined, no storm can erase what heaven has written. Tonight, as you rest, send them love without expectation. Release the weight of resentment. Forgive, not to excuse the past, but to free your spirit. The energy you send now travels farther than words ever could. They cried today because they remembered what love truly feels like, and that feeling is you. They are awakening to the truth that no one can replace your presence, your heart, your light. The universe is guiding them back, one emotion, one realization at a time. Your belief matters more than you know, because belief shapes pathways unseen. When faith is held gently but firmly, movement begins. Their tears were not weakness. They were evidence that love is alive, breathing, and stirring again. When doubt rises, remember this truth. Tears are the language of the soul, and today, their soul spoke your name. Stay open, stay peaceful, and trust that divine healing is already moving through this connection, even if you cannot yet see its full shape. Archangel Michael reveals that tonight, as the moon rises and the world quiets, your soulmate's heart is still trembling from what awakened within them today. They tried to push it away, to distract themselves, to reason it down. Yet love like this cannot be erased, especially when it is divine. Their tears were not only about regret, they were born from the realization of how deeply they miss your presence in their life. After the tears fell, they sat in silence, gazing into the sky, asking themselves why they allowed fear to lead them away, why courage failed them when love was so close. There is an ache within them now that words cannot reach, a cry of the soul whispering, "Where are you? Can you still feel me?" Archangel Michael says they are beginning to understand a powerful truth, that every time they ran from love, they were running from themselves. You were never just someone who loved them. You were their mirror, their healing, their reminder of what real love looks and feels like. Even now, your energy surrounds them like a gentle light. Your soul has not stopped protecting them. When they feel lost, your energy quietly guides them back toward themselves. When pain rises, your spirit brings comfort without effort. There is much they never told you, emotions they buried beneath silence, afraid that vulnerability would make them lose control. They believed love was weakness. Now they see that love is their greatest strength. They remember how you listened without judgment, how you made them feel seen and understood. In a noisy world, you were their calm. In a world built on masks, you were real. Without you, the emptiness of everything false has become undeniable. They may be surrounded by people, laughter, conversations, yet none of it reaches their soul. Beneath the surface, there is a silence only you ever filled. Archangel Michael says they are not crying only for what was lost, but because they finally understand what they were given. Their soul has crossed into realization. You are irreplaceable. Like Ruth choosing loyalty over fear and discovering that devotion led her into divine restoration she never imagined, your soulmate is awakening to the truth that what is chosen in love is never wasted. The angels are surrounding them with signs, dreams, and memories, gently reminding them that true love does not disappear. Each time they close their eyes, your face appears. Each time they hear your name, their heart responds before their mind can interfere. If you have been dreaming of them, this is not coincidence or imagination. Your souls are communicating beyond the physical realm. The tears they shed formed a bridge of emotion that reached directly to you. You may have felt a sudden wave of sadness, restlessness, or sleeplessness. That was their energy touching yours. Archangel Michael affirms that this connection is being cleansed now. The old pain, misunderstandings, and distance slowly washed away by divine love, preparing the ground for truth, healing, and a higher beginning. This is not the end. It is a rebirth, a quiet but powerful turning point where something old falls away so something true can rise. Your soulmate now stands at the edge of change, thinking about how to return, how to find you again, how to finally speak the words they once swallowed out of fear. They feel uncertain, even afraid, yet courage is being gently placed into their heart by unseen hands. Signs are appearing around them, feathers crossing their path, lights flickering at unexpected moments, songs arriving at the exact second their thoughts turn to you. These are not accidents. They are confirmations. Love is still alive. Archangel Michael says to trust the timing, trust the silence, and trust the signs, because your soulmate is healing through emotion right now. The tears they shed opened a door that pride kept closed for too long. They are beginning to understand that running from you was the same as running from the very light meant to guide them home. Like the prodigal son who left searching for freedom, only to discover that love was always waiting for his return. Your soulmate is realizing that what they sought elsewhere never compared to what they had with you. Their awakening has begun. They are being guided toward truth, toward honesty, toward the courage to speak what was once buried. You are asked not to worry about how or when this happens. Stay open. Keep your energy clean and gentle. What is meant for you cannot be stolen or delayed beyond divine timing. Their tears marked the beginning of remembrance. They now see clearly that their heart has always belonged to one soul, yours. They know they made mistakes. They know pain was caused. Guilt has softened into devotion, and regret is transforming into a desire to protect, cherish, and prove love through action, not promises. More than forgiveness, they long for the chance to become a safe place for your heart again. Archangel Michael reminds us that forgiveness is the bridge between souls, not because the past is erased, but because love chooses to walk forward, unburdened. When forgiveness is held, even quietly, doors open that force could never move. Your soulmate feels you when you think of them. They sense your presence when you speak their name, even in silence. Your soul speaks louder than words ever could, and that is why they cried, because they finally recognized your energy reaching them across distance and time. Tonight, before sleep finds you, close your eyes and send them love without expectation. Imagine your light resting gently over their heart, calming the fear, easing the ache. That energy will reach them. This path is sacred, not simple. It is not about chasing, convincing, or proving worth. It is about remembering that real love does not disappear when tested. It deepens. Archangel Michael says the universe is preparing something beautiful, and every tear, every quiet moment, Every ache of longing is shaping the way toward reunion, understanding, and divine love. Hold your faith steady. Even if nothing seems to move, know that everything is. Love like this does not end. It transforms, and transformation is already underway. Your soulmate cried today because they finally remembered who you truly are, the one their soul has always searched for across time and experience. Step by step, they are awakening to the truth that love does not end. It waits, it grows, it remembers. And when the moment is right, the same tears that fell in pain will transform into tears of joy as your souls recognize one another again. Archangel Michael reminds us that pain is temporary, but love is eternal. Tonight, your soulmate sits in stillness, replaying every memory like a sacred film within their heart. The words spoken, the words held back, the moments once taken for granted now glowing with meaning. What they are realizing is profound. Those were never ordinary memories. They were holy exchanges of energy, moments where heaven quietly touched earth. Every glance, every touch, every shared breath carried divine intention. Their tears have not fully stopped since earlier today. Just when they believe they have steadied themselves, your face rises in their mind, and their heart softens again. The question echoes within them. Why did I let this go? Why did I not hold on when love was asking me to stay? Archangel Michael says their spirit is breaking open for a reason. When the soul weeps, it is because it is ready to heal. For too long, your soulmate has worn a mask, convincing the world and themselves that they were strong, unaffected, already moved on. Today, that illusion dissolved. The walls fell. They are exhausted from pretending, weary from running, longing for rest. Their heart is asking for peace, and that peace lives only in the truth of what you share. They may have tried to build a life without you, to replace connection with routine, to replace love with achievement, yet nothing has settled into place. Even laughter among others feels hollow. Even success feels incomplete, because deep within, they know you are the missing piece that makes everything feel whole. Archangel Michael reveals that the divine plan is unfolding now. This moment of deep sadness is not accidental. These tears are not weakness, they are the soul's cry for alignment. Like Saul on the road to Damascus, whose fall became the doorway to awakening, your soulmate's breaking point is becoming the place where truth finally enters. The universe is drawing your energies closer, quietly arranging circumstances, softening hearts, preparing both of you for a meeting that will alter everything. You may be sensing it too, perhaps through sudden waves of emotion, songs that appear at just the right moment, or their name crossing your path without warning. These are confirmations. Your souls are reconnecting beyond the physical realm. Pause here. Breathe. What is unfolding cannot be rushed, but it cannot be stopped. Love that is written in spirit does not disappear. It waits patiently until both hearts are ready to receive it again. Your soulmate has been avoiding their emotions for a long time, building distance where honesty once lived. But today something within them finally shifted, and the walls around their heart began to crack. They are seeing clearly now, not through pride or defense, but through love. And with that clarity comes a realization that shakes them deeply. They understand it was never your fault. You were there, present, trying, giving, loving, while they stood frozen in fear, unsure how to receive what was offered so freely. That understanding hit with such force that tears came before they could stop them. Archangel Michael says this release is sacred, because these tears are not weakness but cleansing, washing away confusion, fear, and guilt that kept them trapped for so long. There is a reason you are hearing this now. Nothing in the spiritual realm happens by accident. Your soulmate's heart is awakening, and soul connections always move in reflection. When one heart opens, the other feels the echo. You may have sensed it today, a sudden ache, a wave of emotion without a clear cause, because when they cried, part of you responded. They are remembering promises once shared, even the unspoken ones, the laughter that felt endless, the dreams whispered softly, the way time seemed to pause when your eyes met. They believed they could forget, but now they see that your soul is woven into theirs. You live within their heart. Archangel Michael says they will return when they are ready to love without fear, and that moment is closer than it appears. The angels are guiding them steadily, placing signs in their path, nudging them toward truth. They are afraid of what you might say. They wonder if you have moved on, if your heart has closed, if they still matter to you at all. Yet even with that fear, hope refuses to leave them. Tonight, they whisper your name into the darkness, sending energy through thought and feeling, hoping your soul can sense their silent apology. Archangel Michael reveals that their tears today are the prayer their heart never learned how to speak, a prayer for forgiveness, for another chance, for peace, not only for themselves, but for you as well. As they sit there, lost in memory, their guardian angel surrounds them with light and gently reminds them that love like this does not end. If you could see them now, your heart would soften, because you would recognize the quiet suffering, the same silent weight you have carried. Their tears are not weakness, they are courage, the courage to finally feel. Scripture tells of Jacob wrestling through the night, wounded yet transformed, refusing to let go until he received a blessing, and by morning he was no longer the same person. In the same way, your soulmate has been wrestling with truth, and the breaking has brought transformation. Archangel Michael says you have both been walking separate paths of healing for a reason. You needed time to reclaim your strength, and they needed time to recognize your worth. Now those paths are beginning to converge again. This reunion will not mirror the past. It will be deeper, more honest, more real. Your soulmate cried today because their soul finally remembered where it belongs, and home has always been you. Pause, breathe. Let this truth settle gently within you. This stage is not only about your soulmate's awakening, it is equally about yours. While their heart is learning how to feel again, your spirit is being invited into a higher understanding of love, one that is no longer rooted in waiting, pain, or proving worth. This is a season of inner alignment. You are being asked to stand firmly in who you have become, not who you were when the wound was fresh. True reunion, when guided by the divine, never begins with desperation. It begins with wholeness. Archangel Michael teaches that love returns in its purest form only when both souls have learned to rest in truth rather than fear. Think of Moses wandering the desert for 40 years, not as punishment, but as preparation. He could not lead others until he understood obedience, humility, and trust in divine timing. In the same way, this period has been shaping your discernment, your boundaries, your sense of self. You are no longer meant to abandon yourself for love. You are meant to meet love as an equal, grounded and awake. There is a quiet strength growing in you now, even if you do not always recognize it. Moments of solitude have refined your intuition. Moments of grief have softened your compassion. Moments of letting go have taught you faith. All of this matters. Your energy now carries a steadiness that did not exist before, and that steadiness is what allows love to return without repeating old patterns. This is why patience is sacred here. Not passive waiting, but active trust. Trust that the divine never rushes what must be built to last. Trust that silence is sometimes the soil where truth grows deepest roots. Trust that even unseen progress is still progress. As your soulmate learns to face their emotions honestly, you are learning to honor your peace without guilt. As they are guided to speak truth, you are guided to listen from wisdom rather than wounds. This is alignment, and alignment creates safety. Archangel Michael reminds us that love, protected by divine order, does not arrive to disrupt your life, but to complement it. You are not being prepared to relive the past. You are being prepared to step into something new, something cleaner, something more conscious. Real love does not ask you to shrink. It asks you to rise. Just as Esther was positioned quietly before her moment of purpose arrived, you too are being positioned inwardly, strengthened where no one else can see. When the time comes, you will not question your worth. You will recognize love by the peace it brings, not the anxiety it stirs. Hold this knowing gently. Let it anchor you. This connection is not only about reunion, it is about revelation. About remembering that love guided by the divine always leads you closer to yourself, never away. Now let this message move from understanding into lived practice, because spiritual awakening is not only felt, it is embodied through daily choices. Begin by creating small moments of stillness each day, even 5 quiet minutes, where you place a hand over your heart, breathe slowly, and ask yourself what you truly feel without judgment. This trains your spirit to listen rather than react. When emotions arise, especially memories, sadness, or longing, do not push them away. Acknowledge them gently and then release them by writing them down or offering them silently to God, trusting that what you surrender is never wasted. Practice sending love without attachment. This means wishing peace, healing, and clarity for your soulmate without expecting a response or outcome. Love given freely keeps your energy clean and protects your heart. Strengthen your boundaries in practical ways. Go to bed on time. Nourish your body. Reduce conversations or habits that drain you emotionally. These acts are not selfish, they are spiritual discipline. Choose forgiveness daily, not as a single decision, but as a repeated intention. When resentment resurfaces, pause and remind yourself that forgiveness is not approval of past pain, but freedom from carrying it forward. Stay present in your life. Engage fully in your work, your friendships, your growth. When your life feels full, love arrives as an addition, not a rescue. Align your actions with integrity. Speak truth kindly. Keep your word. Treat yourself with the same patience you hope to receive from others. When doubt appears, ground yourself in faith by recalling moments in your life where things unfolded in ways you could not have planned but later understood. This builds trust in divine timing. Before sleep, offer a simple prayer of release, asking that anything not meant to follow you into tomorrow be gently lifted. Visualize light surrounding your heart, sealing it in peace rather than fear. Finally, remain open without chasing. Openness means being willing to receive, not forcing connection. When the time is right, clarity will come without confusion, effort will feel natural, and love will arrive with calm certainty. Living this way keeps you aligned, centered, and ready, not just for reunion, but for a deeper, wiser expression of love in every part of your life. As this message comes to a close, allow its truth to rest gently within you, not as a promise you must chase, but as a knowing you can trust. Everything revealed to you has been about remembrance of who you are, of what love truly is, and of how the divine moves quietly yet precisely in your life. This journey has never been about loss, but about refinement, about learning to love without fear and to stand in your light without apology. What is unfolding now is guided, intentional, and protected. Even the pauses, the waiting, and the unanswered moments are shaping something stronger than what came before. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. When love returns, it will recognize the growth in you, and you will recognize it by the peace it brings. Trust that what is meant to meet you will arrive aligned with the person you have become, not the wounds you have healed. Carry this knowing forward into your days. Walk with calm faith. Let hope be quiet but steady. The divine does not rush love. It reveals it at the moment your heart is ready to receive it fully, and that moment is closer than you think. Before we close, let us gently enter a moment of prayer, allowing our hearts to become still and receptive, trusting that God hears every unspoken word and every silent tear. Heavenly Father, we come before you with humility and faith, acknowledging that you are the author of love, the healer of hearts, and the restorer of what feels broken. You see the journeys of two souls connected by your divine design, and you understand the pain, the waiting, and the longing far better than we ever could. Lord, just as you heard Hannah's prayer when her heart was heavy and her tears fell in secret, hear the cries of every heart listening now, cries for healing, clarity, forgiveness, and renewal. We ask you to pour your peace into places that have carried sorrow for too long. Remove fear where love is meant to grow. Replace confusion with wisdom and impatience with trust. Teach us to love as you love, patiently, faithfully, without pride or fear. Where hearts have been guarded, soften them gently. Where silence has lingered, prepare truth to speak at the right time. We lift up the souls awakening through this season, asking that you guide them as you guided Elijah in the quiet whisper, reminding them that you are present even when answers do not come in fire or noise. Lord, cleanse old wounds, misunderstandings, and regrets that no longer serve your purpose. Restore what was meant to be restored, and release what was never meant to follow us forward. Help each listener stand firmly in their identity as your beloved, whole, and worthy, lacking nothing. Grant courage to face truth, humility to seek forgiveness, and strength to choose love over fear. As your word reminds us in Isaiah, you are doing a new thing. Even now it springs forth, and we trust that this new beginning is guided by your hand. We surrender timing to you, knowing that what you align cannot be undone. cover every heart with your protection tonight. Let rest replace restlessness. Let hope rise where doubt once lived. May your angels guard these connections, and may your will unfold with grace and clarity. We receive your peace, which surpasses understanding, and we thank you in advance for the healing already in motion. And now, with gratitude, we thank you for sharing this sacred moment of prayer. May you carry its peace into your life, walk gently in faith, and rest knowing you are never alone. Until we meet again, may God bless you, guide you, and keep your heart steady in love. Before we part, I want to gently invite you into a sacred moment of sharing. If there is something resting heavy on your heart, a prayer you have never spoken aloud, a desire you have been afraid to name, or a pain you have carried in silence, you are not meant to hold it alone. This is a safe and prayerful space. I encourage you to write in the comments whatever your heart needs to release. It does not have to be perfect or polished. God understands the language of the heart far better than words. When you write it, you are not speaking into emptiness. You are offering it to Him. Scripture reminds us that where two or more gather in faith, His presence is there. And every honest confession, every whispered hope, every tear placed before Him matters. Allow your words to become an act of surrender, not weakness. Trust that God sees you, hears you, and is already working in ways you cannot yet see. As you share, believe that His love will meet you exactly where you are, lifting what feels unbearable and guiding you toward healing and restoration. Let this be a step of faith, a moment where you allow grace to enter. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved.